Hey guys, MineCraft 1974 coming back at ya. Another episode of Minecraft. I know it's been a while since I've done an episode of Minecraft, but to be a little bit honest, I got a little tired of it for a while. I know things look a little different, don't they? Well, that's because they are, and I'm going to tell you what happened. I basically updated to 1.6.4 on my server, and I'm the only one that plays on my server, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. And when I updated, I kind of messed up, and I just kind of rearranged things for when I loaded my older map. All my machines were basically gone, and so I got really pissed off. And even though I still have the save, I still have the game, I can play it in single player, I still have the actual map saved, but I really wanted to play 1.64 because all the mods are being updated for 1.64 now, and I don't like being left behind, so I just started a whole new map and got it going, and this is where I am. Come to find out, I actually just had a setting wrong where my IDs were changed or my IDs were mismatched or something wrong. I don't remember now. It's been like a couple weeks since I've done that, but anyway, I got it to work, and it was a server setting I had mistook. So basically, even though I had all the mods loaded, the server wasn't actually accepting any mods, so I couldn't build anything with mod-wise, and I didn't actually notice, because, you know, when you first start off actually playing Minecraft, you actually, you know, you're basically just using vanilla mechanics for a while, and then you finally start getting into the modded stuff, and I'm like, what the hell, I can't build any of this shit. Yeah, come to find out that's what happened. It was too late, I already had this all built. Anyway, so here, I'm going to continue the series. This will still be, what, part 4? Or whatnot. I'm not going to restart a new season because basically I built what I had before, and I'm pretty much at where I was. I've redesigned a lot of things, done a little different things that we can tell right here. It's actually nighttime, which is not good. Let me go to sleep. So let me talk about the server. The server I play on is a CreeperHost server. It's nothing huge. What is it? It's a zombie server. It's not a dedicated server, so it's not like I could have 1,000 people on here. Me and my kid play on here every once in a while. I'll show you guys. He started building a house up there. You can see it up here. Anyway, but you know, it is kind of lonely on this server, and I've been thinking about inviting anybody that maybe is a YouTuber out there that, you know, does YouTube videos and wants to be on a server. I can't have too many people on the server. Maybe I'm gonna only start maybe with 2 right now, 2 people, because again, it's only a zombie server and it's not gonna handle like a huge amount of people. So if you're one of those people that, you know, don't like having a massive amount of people to work with, give me a shout. You know, I want a YouTuber. I want somebody that does YouTube videos. If that doesn't work out, I guess I could take somebody that doesn't do YouTube videos. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I just want to see what you do in Minecraft. That's why I suggest YouTube's, you know, your personality. I mean, I don't want somebody in here that's going to destroy the world and cause problems and, you know, all that stuff. So, yeah, anybody wants to join my server, message me. Use that crazy ass new YouTube messaging system that I don't even understand. I mean, 90% of the times people are responding to my videos and I'm not getting any notifications, and I have it set and I'm like, what the hell? And then I shut off, I just, you know, log out of my YouTube, and all of a sudden, and I log back in, all of a sudden I have 58 freaking messages that were never there before from weeks and weeks. I'm like, this is bullshit. Get this crappy Google garbage off of my YouTube. I don't know why they had to do this. Just why? What was wrong with the old YouTube system? It worked. It was simple and it freaking worked. And now they have this crazy. I don't even know if I want to keep it. I might disable comments altogether because I can't fix anything. It's just completely crazy letting Google. Well, I know YouTube sold to Google, but whatever. So anyway, anybody wants to be on the server, find a way to message me. I have no idea how. Use Google or use the original YouTube instant message or I don't know, figure it out. Or respond to this video. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll see it in 7 weeks when it tells me you responded. But, okay. So, basically, all this video is going to be is I'm going to show you my world. So, let's do a really quick thingy-wingy here. Alright. So, basically, when I built my house, that's my house. And it's a bunch of trees. You know I like doing tree stuff sometimes. When I built this, I didn't actually build these walls. What I did is all I did was plant saplings all around. First it was just basically the circle, and I let it all grow. It took, you know, a few hours for them all to grow, and I filled in the holes that I wanted. And that's what I basically started out with. And then, after I had this outside wall, I started making the inside walls the same way. I used saplings, planted them all where I wanted the doors to be, all that stuff, saplings over here. I left this all open because I thought that'd be cool to keep the storage area where all the liquids and everything's going to be stored. And basically that's just how I built it. Now this part I added all the leaves to make the roof. You know, because basically when the house is made, you don't actually see anything. It's just, you know, it looks, this is a prime example. It looks just like this when I first built it. All the trees were around it, and then I just added, you know, the walls and the ceilings myself. The mod itself, for anybody that wants to play on the server or wants to give it, I do not have any magic mods. So if you're a magic mod fan, this server does not have magic mods. This is a complete tech type mod, and I could get into everything when I have, but it's basic. It's got everything. You know, it's got your basic, all your basic mods, Buildcraft, IC2, all of them. So anyway, this is my main work area where I have obviously the new Thaumcraft 3. Which is an extremely cool system. And I got the power system down here. This is, what is this, the extra utilities, or it's open blocks. This is open blocks, the elevator, so it brings me to the basement. So this is the power system I got running here. Everything's all running. The whole system, everything right now is run off charcoal. I love charcoal. It's just a simple power tool system. It's fed by this MFR tree farm. It's a lot. I actually shrunk down my farm a little bit, what I used to have. And this one, you know, it's still doing very well, keeping up with what I have. So everything goes into this deep storage unit, and I have, you know, obviously I got a surplus more than I'm using, so that's always good. That means I can add more engines or a steam boiler. These are the steam dynamos that are running off the charcoal. I do have a quarry that also runs off charcoal. I'll show you guys that a little bit later. This was what I've been working on for the last 3 or 4 weeks. This is the MFR. You know, guys always know I build one of these. The MFR spawn, trap, killer thing. You know, uses your safari nets and all that stuff. Now, the MFR system has changed a lot. You can no longer use the slimes to get unlimited mob essence. It does not work anymore. He finally fixed it, or the new guy that's working on it, Skyboy I think his name is, fixed it. I had to come up with a whole new system, so I actually ended up using MFR system to make it. It's a lot slower. This actually works good for servers, just for the fact that you can keep this running and it will fill up your mob essence after a little while. The tanks I'm using are the new thermal expansion tanks. These are the hardened ones. These ones hold 35. Each one holds 35. Why can't I think? 35 buckets of liquid. So it's, you know, I'm trying to do different things in this mod. Instead of using Railcraft tanks, I'm going to use these tanks. I like them. They're smaller. They got a smaller footprint. Well, maybe they're not smaller, but I like these kind of tanks. I've always have. You know, it just reminds me of, you know, a techie type thing, you know, like, or work, you know, it's like, you know, like an industrial type system. So anyways, alright, I got sheep and I got cows. Now, where are they all coming from, you're wondering? Well, over here is I have all the adults. So what's happening is I got a bunch of adults in here. They are being fed by a breeder that's also being fed by a wheat farm. So yeah, it's a lot more complicated than the old system, you know, than capturing a green slime. But it works. Of course, you can also buy, you know, if you want to go into the trouble of getting soul cages, you can use soul cages to do it too, to get you unlimited mob essence. But I wanted to try something different, and this is what I came up with. I don't actually have soul cages installed. There is a bug with soul cages that when I first started this that was really bad for servers, and I decided not to install it. I could always reinstall it without any real difficulties, I think, if I really wanted to. So there, that's how they are. The adults are in here. The breeder feeds the adults. They have babies. And if you guys look way over here, you can't really see it. Actually, we can go in there. I do have an entrance here. This is the top entrance. It keeps the animals inside. We move these guys aside. Right here, I also have one of those sound buffing things where I can't hear the animals. That is really annoying. That is definitely open blocks thing, or is it extra utilities? One or the other. I know it's hard to see right here, but right here I have a chronotyper that is just set to move babies. So it pops the babies in here, and the grinder will not kill babies. It's like baby safe. You know, it's like one of those things. You know, safe for babies. But once they go to an adult, then it grinds them up, kills them, sends out the mob essence, and it enters here and enters my tanks for mob essence. This button right here is actually to turn on the spawner. Those are not being spawned by the spawner. They're just being pulled in from the other room that's being fed by the wheat farm and the breeder. So that's how I get my unlimited mob essence now. It's kind of neat, you know. It was fun to build. It was interesting. It's all the piping. I kept the floor open where I can see all the piping. I use all of thermal expansions piping. That's the liquid pipes. That's the item. Oh, the item pipes are absolutely amazing. I love them. I love the new item pipes. It's freaking great. I love thermal expansion. I always have. King Lemming, that he always cares about server lag. Obviously I'm on a server and I need to worry about server lag. He always seems to care about that stuff. So I know I didn't use him here, but if you there's a bunch of different types of pipes. You can have opaque ones that are actually, you can't see it and it actually helps serve, but I wanted to see it in this version, so I just kind of did it that way. So there you go. That's my mob spawner. This is where all my stuff comes. Right now I'm getting a lot of leather. I have so much wool that I am actually using an item pipe to send it to a trash bin that will delete all the wool and all the meat. I don't need the meat either because I use big potatoes to actually eat. So all my storage right now is not automated. I have to do it all manually. So I just have it all right here. I kind of like this. Again, it's a personal reference. I used to care about the whole automated storage and all that stuff, but I've come to realize that we kind of take for granted quarries and stuff like that. We just keep using it, and I always end up with worlds where I have, you know, 158 64 stack irons, or, you know, 54 stacks of gold, and you don't use it. I mean, you don't ever use it. So I've come to the conclusion, I do have a quarry, but I only use the quarry when I start getting low on resources. I've only used the quarry once, so we're going to go look at it right after this, after a few seconds here. But, so anyway, that's how that worked. This is my bedroom, if you guys are wondering. Ooh, look at the bedroom. Ooh, what do you do there? Ooh, nothing. I don't even sleep in there. It's kind of weird. Like I said, I have all my storage in here. I am working on getting a rail system set up, because that's a plan I do have. I have blast furnaces going. I do have this lava being pumped in from the nether, but I'm not using it right now. Okay. Right here I have some IC2 machines set up. Basically, the only reason I made these was to make the chainsaw and the diamond drill. I was getting sick of going through picks and stuff like that. So I came up with, I just kind of made this system up. And we have another elevator right here. We'll go down. And all I have right here, again, it's a generator running off coal that's running those systems. And that's about it. And this is still the downstairs. If we walk down here, we'll go right back to the sheep farm over here. Sheep and cow thingy wingy. And if we come down this way, we're still under the base right now. That is my portal to the nether. We can go in there for real quick. Don't have a whole lot set up. What do I have for electric jetpack? I gotta make sure I have. And down there is where I am pumping in the lava. I have one of those cool things. Again, trying to save on server lag. The hell, endodermic pumps or whatever they are, and then it's pumping in to this ender tank, which is pumping into the other tanks that we see. I haven't done a whole lot in here. Just I've done some mining for quartz and stuff like that, so that's about it for that. Again, all about server lag. So if you, again, to the person that wants to join the server, if you want to be on a server, I'm completely insane about server lag, so you must be aware of your surroundings and what things do. I do have Opus installed, so if I do have issues, I will find it. So here we go. This is the tunnel to my quarry system, and I just installed a new power system in it. It's the first one I've installed. Steam engines, or steam engines, and on this particular map, it hasn't actually been used yet, but it basically increased the speed of my quarry system by a lot. It's just a small boiler. Again, it's run by this charcoal. It's fed into this ender chest, and again, we're using thermal expansions pipes to supply it with charcoal. And then I got the engines over here. I got 4 hobbyists, which is what I originally started out with, just using charcoal to feed them, and I just installed 2 commercials, so it gives me what, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 MJs to power the system. Now this one is completely done. I have to move it. I don't want to move it right now. Right now, all it is I have to redesign this. I'm going to transfer this to thermal expansion, supplying these. And what I'm going to do with the rail system is I'm going to actually run a rail system instead of having it go. I could easily just do an ender chest system, but I'd rather do a rail system to carry it to my base and load all the stuff into the base and all that wonderful stuff. But that's my next project I'm going to use. Down here is just where everything's being used for the water system. I do have the extra utilities, which I do now have the resources to make the other types of piping systems, but I haven't made one yet, so that's about it on that, I guess. Did we cover anything else? I don't really have much. Kind of been working on systems. This whole place right here is gonna have to be redid. I don't know how I'm gonna handle the videos anymore. I don't really want to do videos where maybe I'll just do like world tour videos. I'll just do something and I'll just show you guys what I did. I don't know. I'm not really into making the videos anymore where I'm showing you guys how to do things and all that stuff. I've done it 1,000 times. It gets boring. I know, maybe even boring for you guys. So I don't know. It's just, I like world tour videos myself. I like when people do those types of things, so maybe I'll just keep doing the world tour thing type system where I'm showing you guys everything. I think I've showed you everything that I have right now. Oh, let's go show you the farm that feeds the mobs. Alright, so here it is. It's still a work in progress. As you can tell, I'm using the sprinkler systems, which are totally crazy. I love these things. I love them. I want more. So yeah, this is the wheat farm that is feeding the mobs down there, and they all go into here. I do have to find a way to start trashing these seeds. I'll probably do another trash can because I don't need all these seeds. I need the wheat. The wheat, I tell you, the wheat. I don't do anything with the sludge. I just let it sit in there. It doesn't do anything if you don't get rid of it, it seems. And this is my potato farm that just gives me my food source. Again, it's got a sprinkler system on it. And I have, that's my farming tools when I want to refarm everything. So yeah, that's about it right now. Oh, one last thing. One of the first things I built. Again, this is all a work in progress. My lily pad bridge. I love my lily pad bridge. It's nothing to... Wee, lily pad bridge. Yay! I showed my son that. He was like, really? I'm like, yeah. You want to swim? Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm out of here. This is Malkuth1974. I'll see you on the next episode. Whatever I do. Anybody wants to join the server, you know, send me the credentials, send me a video, send me your YouTube page, show me what you do, pictures, things like that. Responsible, basically, applications or whatnot. So, it's Malkuth1974. Out of here.